Hi everybody, Sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel, sikhuluma ama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it is your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button, langezansi, and the notification bell. Kanti-ke futhi you can support the channel by liking the video and watching adverts on this video. Listen, you guys, I did do a review of episode 12 of Bala Family, but I only talked about one scene because there was so much to talk about on that scene, but there's two other or three other scenes that I didn't talk about that happened in episode 12. You guys, please watch the video till the end and make a comment, because sometimes you do get people that comment and you can see that they did not listen to the whole thing that you were saying, you guys. Anyway, I love the interaction in the comment section and really appreciate it. And listen, you guys, Uzwai does have this conversation with Ayanda, or who is uh, a mother of her child. The child is Unzulu, okay? And Zwai does make a comment to say that he had made assumptions that because Ayanda had seen how his relationship was like with his other mother of his kids, he thought that this was going to be the same, but it's different. And Ayanda is parenting different, I guess, from the ex-wife, and their relationship as a result is different. They are no longer together, okay? So they are parenting their child. And I think at this point, the thing that he wanted to address was how he would like for his child to be able to visit home more often. He wanted to be able to take the child to his mother and spend time with his mother. And I think, from what I understood from the conversation, you guys, because we can watch the same scene and get something different from it. And if you got something different, you can share it in the comment section, because my understanding of Ayanda's point of view was that, listen, I don't have a problem with you taking Unzolo to come visit or whatever, but if you are taking her, you must be the one that is present throughout the visit, because you're the one that the child knows and you have a bond with her. So you must be the one that is going to spend time with her. And I think, honestly, she was referring to that thing that sometimes fathers do, where when they share custody of the kids and maybe it's their weekend or their week, they will go and collect the child and then take the child to the grandmothers, and then they go live their lives, because a lot of the men do that. And for them, it's like, I take care of my child, I spend time with my child, because every other week I fetch them and they come spend time at the house. But who is spending time with the child? Is it you, or is it your mother, or is it the nanny? Okay. So I think she was trying to make a point that if you are going to take her, I have to know that you are going to be present. You're not going to leave her with people that she's not used to, because obviously she hasn't spent a lot of time with the family, even if she spends time with them, but you have to be present. Okay. I did get the feeling that Ayanda does feel like Zoe can do better in being a father. He can be present more, he can participate more. But she didn't want to say, like, you're not doing a good job, because obviously he is participating. But I got the feeling that she is feeling like he can do more when it comes to the child. I totally agree that when you are co-parenting the children, as much as you get the help from, the aunties, the uncles, the grandmothers, but if you are the parent, then you're the one that should be spending more time with the child, unless you can't. Then if you can't do it, maybe there's work commitments or whatever else, then the family can help. But you can't just be the one that shows up here and there for the child, but then the family is the ones that are really taking care of the child. So I totally agreed with her in that, if I understood her correctly on what she was trying to say in that scene, you guys. Anyway, there is another scene where Pinky is having an outing with her daughter. And remember, her daughter right now is at university, and they're just talking about life and Pinky possibly dating. Guys, I do understand the fact that as a woman, you do need, someone that can be you do need companionship. I do understand that. But I also don't understand that when you reach a particular age and you are single, that's the only thing that people seem to focus on, especially, let's say, you are divorced or you've never been married or you've come out of the relationship. everybody will be concerned about, who's your next, boyfriend. Are you dating? Are you going out? And that, I don't know why we make such a big deal of that. So much so that sometimes people pay more attention to that than you being okay, like on the inside. Are you okay? Are you doing well? Are you happy? People seem to be concerned with whether you are dating or not, and I think that's an issue with Pinky. A lot of people just want her to date. And I feel like she's not there yet. For whatever the reason is, she just doesn't seem to be there yet when it comes to relationships. And I think she does have a right to say, listen, I don't want to date now. And she doesn't have to do it. And I think her daughter is one of those people. She does make a good point to say, listen, you've been taking care of me for the longest time. I appreciate that. I think it's time now to take care of you. But I don't agree with the fact that her taking care of herself means finding a man. It doesn't have to mean that she can do things to take care of herself, but it doesn't have to be her finding a man. If she feels like she doesn't want a man right now, she does not need to get a man. This is the thing that I feel with Pinky and Uzwai happens, because I do feel like they do have a lot of issues too in their lives when it comes to the show, but we don't focus so much on those issues, because whenever they are with family is other people's issues that are brought up. And that's the thing I was trying to express in that other video. Not to say that Uzwa is all the way wrong, but I feel like, it has to go both ways. Nobody's all the way perfect and nobody's all the way wrong at the same time. We do get the christening of the kids, Zgaloyiso and Jen, in this episode, and it was a beautiful scene, you guys. I like that when Jen goes to check out the venue. I do think Jen is making an effort with her mother-in-law, because she does take them with to go check out the venue where the children will be getting christened. And they seem to enjoy that. The christening day comes and it's a beautiful service. The family ends up singing together. And remember, this scene was taking place after the scene between Loiso, Zwai, and Pelo, where Loiso's feelings were hurt, and they never resolved that issue. So when the christening comes, there's still tension, but he does say in the comment section, Lois, so that he doesn't want to focus on that because he wants everybody to enjoy, the event. And even Uzwa, even though he is having issues with Zwa, but he wants him to be able to enjoy the event and not think about what happened between the two of them. I thought that that was a good idea for them to not try and have a conversation at the event, because then it would have spoiled a beautiful event that they were having for their kids. Okay, they end up singing, the kids sing, the mother sing, the I think everybody sang, and even Jen, who can't sing, sang, Pelo sang, and then Pelo. I was laughing when Pelo was like a song leader at the beginning of the service. Even the mother was like, hey, Upelo confuses me, because not so long ago we were doing umsebenzi wakhe, because unobungoma, he is a sangoma, but then now he is there by church being born again and leading, being a song leader, praise and worship team. Guys, listen, sometimes I want to explain izinto, especially when they are public figures, because it's like, even me, I was like confused. Okay, so what's going on with Pelo really? Okay, is he into church or is he into ngoma or both? What's going on there? So if your mother is confused about what's going on with your life, imagine how confused we are. Okay, but I do believe that everybody has to do what works for them. If you feel like attending church, and then whatever access awena, it's just that for them they're public figures, so sometimes we will ask questions about it. Yes, but it was a beautiful event. In fact, this would have been a great episode. I thought that the christening would have been a great event to do as the last event, like in the last episode. It would have been nice if they did it in episode 13 as the last, maybe the last scene. So I'm sure maybe they have a better, scene to shoot as the closing of the season. But the christening definitely would have been a nice one to do as that. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about on this video. You guys, like I said, if you think that maybe we do need a reunion when it comes to the show, please tell me in the comment section. Like the video before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers nginithanda kakhulu.